How can an acid be identified based on its name? Option A, it will surely have the word acid at the end. Not necessarily the case, right? It may begin with the word hydrogen followed by the name of an anion, in which case you don't have to mention the word acid, right? Well, as you will see with some examples shortly. It may begin with the word hydrogen or end with the word acid. Option C is it will begin with the name of a metal and will contain two words. Okay, so sodium sulfate, but of course sodium sulfate would be a definition of a salt. So C is the definition of a salt. So C is definitely not the right answer. D, it will contain a salt. So acid will not contain a salt, rather it will only contain an anion. So names of chemicals beginning with the word hydrogen or ending with the word acid, or of course acids. Of course, you must remember that there is an exception. If somebody were to call water as hydrogen oxide, you don't classify them as acid because it is basically water. But of course, if it begins the word hydrogen and has a name of an anion attached behind it, it's an acid. So here are some examples. Hydrogen chloride, you can see it begins with the word hydrogen, because for something to be classified as an acid, it must be able to donate H plus ions. So hydrogen and then followed by the name of an anion, which is chloride. So hydrogen chloride is an acid. Okay, or alternatively, we can also call hydrogen chloride as hydrochloric acid. So here you can see the word, it ends with the word acid. So of course this is a definitive way because it's already mentioned it's an acid. So this can be one of the ways to identify an acid. Hydrogen sulfate, okay, is also begins with the word hydrogen followed by the name of an anion. So it is an acid, or we can also call it traditionally as sulfuric acid. Hydrogen nitrate, okay, is an acid, or it's also known as a nitric acid. Hydrogen sulfide is another example of an acid, and it is also called sulfurous acid. So as you can see from this list of examples that I have given here, it either begins with the word hydrogen followed by the name of an anion, or it can just simply end with the word acid. So that's how we identify an acid. So it may begin with the word hydrogen or end with the word acid is the right option for this.